women hasn't been domination. In fact, when it was primitive communal society, women actually had a bigger role to play, the matriarchal society. It's been the event of private property where men had to know who their rightful heirs were to pass down that property. In other words, they had to control women's sexuality because they needed to know who their male heirs are, and they needed to make sure. So this is where chastity belts came in and during the feudalism. And it was controlling women. It was controlling their sexuality. It had to do with the whole rise of private property. Let's get to the roots of women's oppression.
Here in the United States, we never believed in going that far, even back in the day. I mean, yeah, there was oppression of women.
What are you talking about? Abortion rights are being taken away from women. If we don't even control our own bodies and somebody else is telling us what to do with our bodies, that's slavery. That is a form of slavery right there. Somebody else is telling you what to do with your body. You can't make even a decision on yourself. What does that tell you? We're slaves. We're slaves. The church, whether your husband or your boyfriend has more control over your body than you do, what the fuck? You know? That's slavery. That's slavery. That's just another form of slavery. So this is why we're saying it's really important to, this is very controversial, but we're saying if you really want to see a whole different kind of world, you have to see that women are part of the revolution. And we have to be freed up to be part of that revolution and not dominated by men who think, no, you're my slave in the house or my sex slave or what. No. Actually, we can actually add to the revolution. We can strengthen that revolution and bring down this whole system that actually degrades everybody.
That's pretty hostile, don't you think?
Huh?
That's pretty hostile.
Hey, we live in a very, you think the bourgeois, you think the 1% go, oh, we fucked up. Why did you take over? Are you kidding? We know who we're dealing with. We're dealing with a bunch of motherfuckers, okay? And these motherfuckers are passing all these laws that actually are restricting everybody's rights, okay? But how they get over on men is like, hey, at least I got somebody I'm controlling, my woman. And we're saying, no, that's fucked up, man. That is fucked up.
What's the percentage of men that believe in that?
Probably
because
not
I'm going to
many.
tell you right now, there's 100% right here that don't believe in that. And I'm speaking for all of us because I know these guys, especially my son, and how he was taught and raised. So
I don't know if you grew up in the 60s.
I'm 48 years old.
Okay. But this is where the kids rebelled against their parents. There was a time when kids did rebel against their parents, and they didn't listen to what their parents said.
But I've also been in the Army, and I've marched on a lot of different countries, and I've seen how it is. And you know what? Regardless of what's going on with our country, there's still no place that's better than this.
That's right.
And if you do find another place, when you get there,
send
me a letter and let me know.
But here's the thing. To get there, they had to step over all these people in other countries.
And you wouldn't have the freedom to be doing what you're doing like what you do here.
You know what? If we didn't step on those countries are going to be stepping on us. Just like when China.
That's why we need
pretty soon when China comes knocking on your door here in a few years saying we own you, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
No,
that's what's going to start the Civil War.
But that's why we're
not a revolution.
Yeah, and out of that, we want something totally different to come out of that.